Okay, with that in stow, folks, that was all from the last part of the video. That is all 3 trials. We are technically now done with the Lost Woods. It was a pain in the backside, but still, regardless. Now, I've got to recall... Like, I could try to find the Korok mask, but that's all the way out in the beginning of the Lost Woods. It's something you can get if you want. I'm personally probably going to avoid it, because again, if I find any Koroks, I'm just, pop them up whenever I can. It's not like I'm going after everything. I'm not a completionist for the most part. I do tend to try to complete games whenever I see them, but as far as I'm aware of, you get nothing for completing Breath of the Wild 100%. And so, by my calculations... Oh, no, I want to... Mr. Hero, what do you want? You want to see a bloopy? Okay. I'll help you out. I don't know if I'll find one or not, but we'll see what happens here. I want to talk to the shrine again, please, thank you. The rabbit trial. Gotta find a bloopy somewhere. There is one near Kairiko Village if you so choose to find it. Stamina vessel, please. Thank you. Our first time seeing a stamina vessel. These things increase your stamina by 25%. The size of your stamina wheel has been increased, allowing you to perform more actions without getting tired. So yeah, we now have our stamina meter getting upgraded now. With that said, I think the mask is somewhere, like, in this portion of Hyrule, I think? I want to say. If I do fail this, I will, probably avoid it at the end of it all, but I am going to make a genuine attempt to see if I can find the Korok mask. Someone tells me it's just straight south from where you go from here. So hopefully I don't get caught by the fog. Now, the game tells you in order to want to leave this place, legitimately, you just have to get lost in the fog and get ended up on the opposite side. So, hopefully that won't be an issue this time. But we'll see what happens. Because I am done with this fog. I don't know about you, but I'm done with this place. Alright. And I think if I could just fall south... Without, I don't think the Lost Woods will get me. Because there is a tree hidden out here in the distance that houses a chest, I think. Yes. Oh, that's a tree doesn't have it. No. Oh, I went too far. But yeah, I think there is a chest. There's a chest out in that region. Yeah, see, and it takes you back to the start of the Lost Woods if you fail. But again, there is, I believe, somewhere out there a treasure chest out in this region that gives you the Korok mask, which gives you the ability to hunt down the Korok mask so you can actually see, or at least hear where Koroks are being placed. So, bear that in mind. But again, I'm not going to be worrying about Korok seeds. If I find them, I find them. If not, then that's, not too bad in my instance. But the Korok seed is not required by any means. It's just lost here in the Lost Woods, which I think is kind of the most cryptic mask to find in the entire game. They could have put it in an easier spot, like inside the Korok woods, which would have been really nice, to be fair. But again, Nintendo doesn't want to be nice, apparently. And I think... See, what I've got in inventory right now. I've got 7 topazes, I've got a diamond, and I've got some stuff I can sell for money. I don't think I have a way to... I think this next memory I can get to is in Death Mountain, I think. but we'll actually tackle it when we actually go into Death Mountain. We're not going to go to Death Mountain tonight, but I think we can. There's a pathway, I believe, somewhere like around here, and if we get high enough, we can get to a memory. And I do not think it's tied to Death Mountain at all. I think it's low enough that it will not be that Death Mountain will not affect you. Because again, Death Mountain is a very evil place. It is very hot, very deadly. And if you're not wearing any fire protection or fire-resistant stuff, you are not going to live there very long. Not one bit. But there is a path here. I think a secret path you can take. I don't think this is the path I should take on it, but we'll see. Because all I'm trying to do is get to a spot where I can get to a memory. And try to climb Death Mountain. I'm not think we're going to go after Death Mountain quite yet. I just got to see if this was the right path to take. Because there's a place where you can get a memory at here. Yeah, this is the road right here. If I can remember correctly. Let's see. I just want to make sure I'm on the right road. Because apparently this road's... I'm not on the road, apparently. I'm not on the road. There's a road here. Like a hidden road you can follow up with enemies that impede our path. Just gotta find it first. I think it's next to the stable, I want to say. It's like an offshoot path that's not tailored in any way, shape, or form. You guys just need to stop getting around me. Just gotta see if this is the path. It's not a very descriptive path, but I think it's a path regardless. I want to get this memory. I know I want to. Because again, it's one of the memories. By context, we're looking for this picture right here. This is the path we're going towards. Just for those in reference. That picture is on Death Mountain. So we're going to be going towards this location as best we can. I don't think you get infected by Death Mountain on this path alone, so... Because it doesn't go high enough into the mountains, as far as I'm aware of. I can just climb this mountain pretty easily. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but we'll see what happens. Because it is a plateau. A place you can walk to. Okay, here's the path. A little bit of more of an offshoot, but we made it up there. So I don't think you'll be stuck in... Oh, we got some of these hot tatsis. Hot rock enemies. Just blow those away, and we get some easy-to-enough minerals. Death Mountain is going to be your best place to grab all kinds of jewels. At least from, you know, in the aspect of Twilight Princess, Death Mountain is mined for its minerals and everything. So again, it makes sense that there is so much stuff on Death Mountain for you to mine. Which is a nice callback. It was, again, a nice reference. Take care of you. We got also hot Lithophos now, which can breathe fire. But a little ice doesn't hurt anyone. And we get red Lithophos tails, so we can make a nice elixir for heat resistance potions. And we get new weapons we haven't seen before. Take care of you. Now, I want to say that it's up here, maybe? Yes, there's the memory. But first, a Korok seed is here. Grab this rock. place it down. And there's another one off the distance. A little bit of rocky there. And there we go. Korok seed get. Huzzah! Let's see this next memory. Just like all memories, folks, I will be quiet when the memory starts. Such a majestic sight to behold. Right, there's a memory here. There's a picture here about this. Which looks less deadly in the picture. Thank goodness.
That cut doesn't look too bad, actually. You're fine for now. But you know, there's a fine line between courage and recklessness. As brave as you are, that does not make you immortal. It seems that not only is the frequency of these types of attacks on the rise, but the scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well. I fear that this is an omen which portends the return of Calamity Ganon. And, if that's the case, I'm ready to expect the worst. We'll need to make preparations as soon as possible.
So that's how I act like in Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, that's really interesting about the, that entire, all those enemies dead on the mountain. It's like, man, that really feels like a Hyrule Warriors scene in that regard of how many enemies are dead there. But, still, regardless, it's interesting now that Zelda got up here, you know, hiked up here all by herself with Link in tow. And, like, this is a really tall mountain. Like, that's not a very low spot to hike to. So, it's like, that's impressive if you can climb that high, you know. But don't worry. We'll be getting to Death Mountain a bit later. But for now, I say we go after... Let's see, where can we go next? We could go up Death Mountain if we so choose. But I feel we're not ready for Death Mountain yet. I think we're ready to go over here into the east side of Akkala. So let's head off this way. And most likely end the session pretty much here at this point. We got about, like, you know, 10 minutes left in this session alone. Not much can be done this part, really, to be honest. Because we just found a memory, and we're probably going to get into a bit of a Death Mountain. I guess we can try to climb Akkala region's tower if we get there. And then we can end it there. See if we can climb the tower. That's not the way to go. I thought we'd clear up Valruta just so this rain would stop. Why is it raining here again? Mifa, I know this is probably your doing. Okay, maybe. Okay, never mind. I still want to use your power regardless. Cuckoo! Come hither! Let's see if we can get to the Akkala Tower, and we'll call it there. For that, we can get the mapped out region. Once again, not much has been done in this session other than getting the Master Sword. But in that regard, we've done a bit of a lot of... We've done a lot. I would say this is still a lot, though. Though, to be honest, the trial of the Lost Pilgrimage kind of did us in. But we're finally going into this region, Akkala region. This place is pretty much new to Zelda. Because you really don't... Because if we're talking about Twilight Princess in regard, you know, Zora's Domain was right next to Snow Peak in that regard. And you would think that, you know, Snow Peak Mountain would be here, but it's not. So for the most part, I would say that this map is sort of mapped out to the same as... I would say... Ocarina of Time, I would want to say. Because Ocarina of Time's map is, has Death Mountain on the top right and Zora's Domain on the right. So, by all accounts, it's not. I would say this map is mostly tied to that since the lost. So, get out of here, you. You die. And now you die as well. Ow! But Goblin, I don't care about you. There we go. Okay, if I'm just gonna head to Akkala, we head towards that place right that way. Alright, we gotta go around the opposite way, find our path the opposite way. Cuckoo, come here, there. I know I can't. Oh, you guys have something for me, don't you? Ugh, that was never a fight fair. They always lurking away the ambushes. What a bunch of cowards! Sounds like every time I go out hunting for hardy truffles. Seriously, you guys need to stop going after hardy truffles. This is like, what, the 4th time I've gotten you now? Cuckoo! I couldn't control you there for a split second. Not sure how that was out there, but whatever. Let's go down the path back this way. There was a signpost that separated us. Oh, there's a Gerudo walking about. Yeah, it's kind of cool seeing, the Gerudo outside the desert. So it gives that whole aspect, these guys are, walking around. They're not just stuck to one region. Because that's what it was like in previous Zelda games, where you really didn't see, the life forms of Hyrule, exploring the land too. It was only Link that was exploring the land. So, like, you never saw Gorons outside of Death Mountain. You never saw, the Kokiri or the Kiri outside the forest, out of the Kokiri forest and whatnot. And you didn't even see Zoras outside the world, except for maybe one point or Ocarina of Time, where they were just, in Lake Hylia because they were connected to it by a pathway and whatnot. So it's cool to see creatures out and up, people out and about, hoping for the best and whatnot to get to a certain spot. This place is certainly pretty cool, though. The Akkala region. I'm pretty sure I am saying that wrong. But this tower is not very hard to get to. It's really as bad it's guarded by Malice and Guardians. So, as again, this was at a point where there was a battle of wits, as it were, where there was just enemies just everywhere. That Guardians were just everywhere, trampled this place. This place got, I wouldn't say it wouldn't get hit the most, but this was certainly Hyrule's last stand. Hyrule's last stand. And there is a lot of Guardian pieces here. Technically, this was technically a research station, too. Because of our 2 Shiko friends certainly used this as a way to, a sneak strike on him. Killed him, he died by wood. All it took on you to stay alive is against that monster. But you beat him like he was like a strong trained dummy. Whatever you are, you deserve more than I do. He gives you an enduring elixir. Not bad. This restores stamina and temporarily extends your stamina wheel. I came out this way to search for this citadel. Can't believe I made it so close only to turn back now. That's the Akkala Citadel Ruins. Long ago, at the peak of Hyrule's power, they built a fortress to protect this region. It was said to be unassailable, but during the Great Calamity, Hyrule Castle fell. The army had no royalty to lead them. With no other choice, they fell back to the citadel to make their last stand. Sadly, a concentrated assault from out-of-control Guardians spilled the end for this fortress, too. In a real sense, the King of Hyrule met its doom here. I found out my own kin died in that battle, so I came to at least pray at the spot where they fell. But it turns out that the old Guardians are still active, so this is as far as I go. I never heard of anyone escaping a Guardian's sights, at least. Well, now you've met one. You don't look so reckless enough to chance it, but be on your guard in these hills at the same time. Actually, in Age of Calamity, you do see this battle unfold, which is, again, pretty nice. I like to say it. Again, for those that, well, technically is a spoiler in that regard, but given the context that, after this is all uploaded to YouTube, Age of Calamity is already out, the expanded DLC is already done, and I'm probably having a fantastic time with it later on. But for the most part, we're going to be going up here on this tower, get the tower mapped out, and well, that'll be a session there. You! We haven't fought Sky Guardians yet, but these things can be pretty much a death sentence for you. Because while you can block their laser attacks, their eyes change frequently directions, so you're not going to fully directly attack them or use their lasers to hurt them by most part. So let's climb this bad boy. Carry you. Now, there's multiple ways you can get up this place. But the way the Nintendo wanted you to do it was walk up these stairs. So you have to tackle the Sky Guardians as you see fit. Now, if you have enough stamina and if you have Rivali's Gale, then this place should be no problem to you. Go flying. For Booyah! Death by gravity. The main nemesis of all evil kind. Oh no. Not my watch. Bye-bye. Go for it. See what I mean? They don't have, you can't really direct them right in their eye. Oh, there goes my force shield. That's not good. You can hurt them a little bit, but not by much because of how the armor is set up for these guys. Okay, good, Mephis Grace. Good. You're good. Alright, let's get out of here. We get attacked by this thing again. Ow! Good. Well, I kind of lost my stuff there, but, what can I do about that? Not really much in that regard. Let's heal up my stuff up here. Taking this defense potion up too while I'm at it. Oh, there's a shrine over down there. Might have to take that on, but we gotta watch out for the Sky Guardian. That did it in. At least for now. Ow! Ugh. This is not good. Not good at all. This is not good. I'm out of potions to use here. See, these guys are deadly. Ah, I got... okay, my next death. Well, we haven't had a death in quite some time, let's be fair. If I could just somehow get above here with no problem. Okay, well, that attempt failed. Let's try another different approach. The stairs are deadly regardless what we do. If we can get up here, rest up, hopefully don't get hit by that rain, we should be fine. Alright. Well, the stairs didn't work. We'll climb up this way. And then we can avoid all those lasers altogether. This seems to be so much easier. Why didn't I do this the first time? There we go. Land on this way. And now we can climb up these walls. You get closer to this tower regardless. With that intel, we don't have to lose our stuff. Now we can get ourselves better up this way. Yay for editing! Woo! Okay, that was much easier than the actual this going up the stairs portion. Alright. Sorry for my little coughing there. But we have to take care of this malice. This malice is infested the top of this tower. But I do find you. I hope you're not gonna hit me anytime soon. Thank you very much. We get up here. Take care of this eye. That drops. That come here. No, that wasn't supposed to do that. They're supposed to make it look like a bridge that we can use here. Sometimes magnesis does not want to work as it wants to. Thank you. I don't want to touch the malice. Thank you very much. Fine. We'll just avoid it. I want to get through the hole, please. Thank you. Ugh. What tediousome that was. Yeah! That's what happens. And now you're going to die, because I know you're going to give me a... I don't like you being alive. Thank you. So, this is sort of a small instance where you need to find ways to climb up the tower effectively. Technically, it shouldn't happen while it's raining, but we're gonna try to make it work. Well, Link, get up. Huzzah! You black goblins. Ha! We need to get around till we get to that arch over there. So we need to jump around this infested stuff here. There's a chest on the opposite side of there, but I want to get that after you get the tower, because that's above everything else. I don't know why my stuff just didn't activate there. Looks like I just went around in a circle, it looks like. Yes, I did. Wonder why it makes you do that? I have no idea. Alright, let's figure this out here. I wish it would stop raining so I can actually climb stuff. Guess when you get up to the upper level here. So yeah, we just went around in a circle for no reason. Okay, and I didn't even take any damage from the malice there, as you just clearly saw. I guess Link is immune to the malice after all. Huh, who would have thought? What we need to do is go up this way. Oh, the rusty halberd here. Not of our use which I don't need to drop that, please, thank you. And you get up here. Now you take care of this guy. Because now, in order to get onto this tower, you need to climb up on the tie of this tower. Oh, this stupid rain. I hate this rain so much. I was inside the arch, thank you. I wish I had Rivali's Gale at this point, but I don't. Is it going to stop raining soon? Which I hope it would. Like, what I can do is this. Go in here and make a fire pit. This is taking my time. I'm so far beyond my initial run time here. I'm just going to increase this time a little bit further. Till night, please. Thank you. What happened to your magic ocarina? Uh, kind of lost it about 10,000 years ago. Ooh, ow. As I said, I touched Malice again. Alright. Now we can get up here. Somehow you got back up. I'll just burn you to bits. There we go. There's also a very good reason that I'm holding on to a fire sword at this point. Because it's very cold up in this portion here, so you're going to have to get some warm clothes. Alright. I'll see you back at the top of this tower. There we go. Ah! That was a tedious climb of a tower. I know. I'll be cutting out the climbing towers from here on out. Yeah, it's only a matter. It's only a time I have to, because again, it's climbing the same tower, technically. So, all right, let's slap this bad boy on, and this will be a session in itself. Chica Tower activated. Goodness. That was tedious, just trying to climb this cursed tower. Good. And thank goodness I have the upgraded firmware for this thing. Because, man, if I got an error here, I'd be kind of ticked. At least Link would be. Goodness. And we got our next region to show up. The Akkala region. We got a lot of stuff to tackle here. But, unfortunately for those on YouTube and those on Twitch, that is going to end this session of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Revisit. Next time, well, we're going to tackle this region, the Akkala region, and see what secrets await for us in this region. But until then, folks, thank you for watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys around for a more Breath of the Wild Revisit. See ya, ta-ta!